We are in Detroit, Michigan at Ford Field, set to drop the gate on the next round of Monster Energy AMA Supercross. The checkered flag is waved on the qualifying session for this evening's main event.
Okay. So I actually
Here we go,
have an
ready to get
idea
the
for
racing
a
underway.
track
Listen to that crowd.
on
He is
here, but we do have to open real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and do this real quick, and we're gonna jump over to track creator and do some stuff over there.
The riders are lined up. The gate is... The first race was a no-holds-barred battle. Let's take a look at the results while the riders prepare for...
Okay, so this is a triple crown, so that sucked because of that one mistake I made. But if I don't
The
make that
riders are
mistake
moving
again, I
into their
should be able
spots
to keep
behind the
at
starting
least the
gate.
top 5.
Ricky, what can we... The riders are in the gate.
So I'm still trying to figure out which side was best. I think that might have been this right side. That was more consistent. I still haven't been able to figure it out.
After the second
so
race, the picture.
I think. Well, we're already here now, so might as well just finish up. I was gonna
This is it.
quit the race.
Final shot to beat the best Supercross riders in the world. Ricky, what?
Catch. So,
The riders are in the gate. The checkered flag means the end of our last main event. Here are the final points after 3 main event races.
We can see together the score of the 3 rounds and the final ranking starting from the rider having the lowest score.
Okay, so that's out of the way. I actually wanted to look at something real quick. We're gonna do it. We'll start a championship real quick. We'll do official rider selection. I just wanted to look at some of the riders. That's fly racing. Yeah, okay. No, I saw this dude while racing, and I was wondering what gear he was doing. But we're gonna go over and do a track editor. No, I think I know how this goes. So large indoor, outdoor, regular. So yeah, we're gonna do the indoor. I think the customs. Oh, so we do have custom starts in here. Oh shit. Yeah, okay. I thought that was just a Supercross 6 thing. Okay. But we can't length it. Oh, yeah, we can. Resize. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so we're gonna go just like that. And we're gonna make this thing kind of straight, if I can get it there. There we go. Transition curve. We'll delete. Go back. Back. Alright, let's just see what we have for standard starts. I mean, yeah, we can do that. Yeah, we can do that. So we're going to start off with a large straight. And then we're going to start off with turns, customize. Oh, yeah, that's right. You have to buy all that crap. Okay, so these jump in this game are actually a little more smoother and better transition-wise. So in this one, I can actually do some better stuff. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and try track, just to look at, you know, the spacing between these jumps. But they're not peaky like it is in Supercross 6. These are a little bit more smooth. Yeah. They're a little bit more smooth. Okay, so back to track. So it all depends. It all depends. So, not curves. I'm gonna do the small. Oh, no, god damn it. There's only been a handful of times I've actually used this track editing. So, please forgive me. Things go fucking haywire. Okay, so for this one, we're going to maybe 3 would work. Challenge, we're going to start off with another. The thing about this is 1, 2. There we go. Okay, and then we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna add not a straight jump, a 4, 1, 2, into another 4, 1, 2, into a 3-foot. And then, of course, we're going to add our medium straight. And then we're going to add our corners. So it's a little bit different. Ooh. Yeah, so we're going to add this way. At 180. Okay. First straight. And this is where we're going to do our filler lines. So we're going to do the 4-footers. We're going to do 4 of these. And then we'll add another one of our things right here. So we'll do that. And this is where we're going to start getting jiggy. So we'll do, if I remember, these aren't very big like they are in Supercross 6. So we'll add 2, well, yeah, we'll add 2. And then we'll do a 1. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna do a small triple. Yeah, okay. I'm hoping this is gonna work. There has to be a spot somewhere that I'm going to have to swing this out to the left a little bit. You know what? Let's do that now. There. We don't need to do it too far. And then on the jumps, we'll do a 1. One of these. Actually, no. Let's take off that swing. Okay. Okay, let's add a double. There, and then we're gonna add our double tabletop. So we're gonna do that. And then we're gonna do double, and then hope I have enough room. And hopefully we can add our medium and then into our corner. Yeah, that'll work. No, so this is where, okay. Let's take that out, and then this is where we're gonna jump our corner. About right there. And then we're gonna add, or, no, we're gonna have, shit. Yeah, I guess that will work right there. And we're gonna add our jump. And then our little double. And then hopefully, yeah, okay. That works. But does it go straight? Yes. I'm hoping it does. So that we're gonna, oh shit. I don't know. Hopefully we can add in our triple. Fuck. That looks like that's straight on, but it's not. Okay, so we might have to do this then. and then flip it, and then do that, and hopefully it's, no, it's not gonna work. Because it just, fuck. God damn it. I don't think this is gonna work. Or maybe we might go and have to do that. Because this ain't gonna work. So let's go all the way back out right here. At our little double jumps. Okay. And then we're going to add this, and then we'll do our 90-degree. Okay, and then we're going to add our warp section. So, if I remember, we're going to do 1, 3. I think if I remember correctly, having 2 spaces in this game makes it feel a lot better. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We're going to add our medium into our corner. And I think this is where we're going to add our triple. Triple into our medium. And now we're just going to do our 4-foot. No. Cut right there. So let's just take that off. Yeah, that works right there. We'll do our 90. Right there. Yeah, okay. We're going to add this, and then we're just going to add a small little triple, and then our straights. I think this is where we're going to add our finish line. And then we're going to add a big, we're going to add a large landing. We're going to do a medium. And then to break the jump height, I think we'll do a 5-foot jump. To our little guy here. With another 5-footer. Yeah. I hope all I have to do is, or actually, I think I can, if I remember correctly, I can just do this. No, because I'll have to enclose the track. So, we fucked up. Okay. I think we're gonna do our, maybe just like a small double. And our medium. Yeah, that's how we're gonna do it. That's how we're gonna have to do it. Alright, you know what? Let's just add a small couple little woods, I guess. We'll throw it into the corner. Because we're gonna go back and forth. So I want to make sure that we got something. We'll add a little 4-footer just to break the immersion, or the whatever you want to call it. Okay. And then I guess this is where we're gonna do another like small section. Well, no. Let's add our big triple. And we're going to go into 5-footer. Into a 6-footer. A 411. Yeah, okay. And then we're going to add our straight, and then we're going to hit it into a 180. I'm hoping I have enough room to come back and then 90 around this, or at least use this one. So this one, we're going to add another this. To a tabletop. Small jump. To another. No. We'll just do small. Okay, yeah, we'll do these. Hope I have enough space. It always seems like I do. We're not going across the straight. I'm going to go back around just like that. Straight, and then I'm thinking we're going to make this into a sand section. Can we turn this into sand? Yeah, right here. So we're just going to add some shabuckles. Okay, so this is where it's going to get interesting. So let's add this, and I'm hoping that we can take the 180. Okay, almost. So I'm thinking there. There we go. We can enclose it a little bit. So we'll go back and then just do our medium. Yep, perfect. Oh, that's perfect. And then the specials. We don't have a wall jump in here. So I think we're going to add our finish line. Of course, we're going to have to make this large because of this. this is our large. And then we're going to do our straights. Yeah, we'll do the random ass wall jump, I guess. We're going to throw this right there. A little bit of that, and then we're going to come right back. Maybe we can just get a small jump in. And then we're going to add another whoop section. So we're going to do that, that, and then 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, um, 1, 2, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And we're going to flip this. Here I think we're going to add, I don't think I have already. Well, we got the 1 right there. Okay, if I remember, the dragon's backs are pretty decent. We're going to add that medium and then that. And we're going to add our 4-footers. I think I can fit one more into here. Yep. Well, actually, I think I can fit one more. Yeah, there we go. There we go. And then this one, I think we can just do. We'll add. We'll add a 411 double 8-footer into another 411. Oh, there we go. And then we'll go up and around, just like that. And once again, we're just going to do another small rhythm section. This is going to be the one with, you know, that has more of a flow than add another jump, and then reconnect it. And we can look up, and yeah, it's a little sideways, but screw it. We're gonna go ahead and save it, and we'll do HRSX3 HRLSX1. And we're gonna go back, and then we're gonna try it. So on these tracks, they kind of work the same way, but it's just a little bit except for that. Don't mind that. As you guys can tell, this track is very much flow and momentum based. There's our little sand section. There's our sleeping corner. See, the dragon sprites fucking suck in these games. I'll let that be good. We're gonna hit these as whoops. Go ahead. Probably jump all the way over that. Just hit this as a double. On, off, triple. Yeah, just a random ass. That was not intended to be hit like that. These bikes suck so much in this game. I hate them. If you can make it, you can make it. Other than that, just check up for it a little bit. Oh. Dude, you gotta. I don't want to screw for all the progress for that track. Oh shit. Because of that one little dragon's back. Okay, if you guys can skim those, I'd rather. On, off, triple. Dude, I swear this fucking track came up pretty damn freaking decent. Except for that dragon's back piece. Other than that, this came out fucking decent. You can skim these. But most of the time, these works are going to be jumps. Other than that, this came out fucking decent. Like I said, I'm going to start using smaller jumps and just start making like speed floors. That's how you want to say it. And then add obstacles just like that. To throw somebody off. You got a little bit of a couple of line choices too. Oh, that's gonna be hard. Yeah, you can jump right over that dragon's back. That dragon's gonna be. That's my only complaint. Yeah, as you guys have noticed, you guys can probably quad that here if it's seat bound enough, seat bounce enough. On, off, on, off, and single end. A lot of people said it's pretty easy to hit the warp score because it's good. People didn't space them all that well. Oh, okay. You probably just to look at it. You're probably going to have to check up for drag this back a little bit, just so you guys can actually hit it a little bit. So we're gonna try that. Let's try that again. Yeah, you guys are going to have to check up just a tad bit. You guys can probably hit that whole section right there. Come on. But I made it to where it might be a difficult challenge to do that. Those are going to be difficult. If any of you guys ever want to run a race or a racing on these tracks. These ones you can skim if you get fast enough. You guys, like I said, you guys can probably quad that, but it might be difficult to do that. I don't think I didn't need to actually set that big jump right there. I think I was trying to do something big, like that jump in. That was supposed to be a 4-footer, but nonetheless it works. You guys get all the way over there. Maybe it has a double. So there's quite a few different line choices in this. You guys can check up right here if you guys want to. The simple. Barely just hit back. That's my only thing. So fucking Dragon's back. Other than that, I'd say this track came out pretty fucking easy. Except for that. You guys will probably have no choice but to use some braking bumps. Good. There's another line choice. A little bit. This time we actually filled out the track in the stadium so it doesn't look so bare. Oh, alright. So, okay. So we're gonna go ahead, take that out, or go back to the track editor. It's a little sideways, but it filled out most of the stadium, which I kind of like. So we're gonna go ahead and validate the track. I wish you could mesh everything together and move it or rescale it, and it will rescale all the jumps and everything like that as one whole track. That would be sick.
Get ready. The gate is up.
Of course, you have the fucking up points in there. I don't think that's ever gonna. So you can definitely skip this jump forward. I like that one right there. Do that. Oh, that was my bad. I think you just probably right up that, get over the small banding I have for it. those braking points, man. They're gonna get you if you don't check up on them. You can definitely jump over the tabletop and hit this as a triple single. But I like the on-off and triple route. I feel like that'll be more of a consistent line to take. Except for all the... Okay, so we're going to do XX3 HR 6. So if you guys are still playing this game, if you guys want to try this track out for yourself, here's the name for it. The custom. Okay, so we'll just do a HR 6. So again, whatever name actually fits, it's going to be that. Track upload unsuccessful. Try again. Okay. Yep, there you go. So it's going to be HRL SX1. So if you guys are still playing the game, if you guys want to try out a new track, go ahead and try this out. And so we're going to go ahead and exit to menu, because I do have this track saved and downloaded. And then we're going to, start doing some more tracks here soon, actually. So I think I might end up doing that tonight. Throwing out a bunch of, well, not throwing out a bunch of tracks just yet, but yeah, just making some tracks. So I think that's about it for this stream. If you guys like this sort of content, go ahead and give it a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.